ค่ะคุณผู้ชมคะก็มาถึงช่วงสำคัญทีเดียวนะคะเพราะว่าจะเป็นช่วงที่เราจะต้องมาพูดคุยกับท่านทูตนะคะในรายการสองบ้านทูตหรือ A Moment with Ambassador ช่วงสำคัญนี้ก็คือเราจะได้รู้จักกันแล้วค่ะว่าความสัมพันธ์ของประเทศของเราเป็นอย่างไรแล้วก็จะได้ยินถึงปรัชญาของเศรษฐกิจพอเพียงด้วยนะคะ Your Excellency สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ สวัสดีครับ
Well,
How are you?
first I would love to hear that Japan and Thailand will be so long time friend.
Yes.
So what kind of a diplomatic relation we've been having?
Well, I think the relationship between the two countries is so good. You cannot describe with words, it's the best ever. And particularly, I would like to stress that the people-to-people exchange is right from the top of the government and all the way to citizens. They are going, coming, to both countries.
Exactly.
And last year was 130th year of anniversary of establishing diplomatic relations.
Yes, sir.
And last year marked the highest record numbers of visitors from Thailand to Japan and also from Japan to Thailand. And Japanese came 1.54 million altogether last year.
Huge.
And Thai people went
Even
1
more.
million, yes, 1 million people went over. So the size of the population is 2 to 1. So, you are going more often than the Japanese coming over here. And but one thing that I would like to stress is about the Japanese people's sort of feeding, and one quasi-governmental organization which is called JNTO, which has got the
JETRO.
rep office here. No, JETRO, JNTO.
JATO,
JNTO, yes.
Okay.
And they have a rep office, and they're in charge of, from Japanese perspective, incoming and outgoing tourism.
Okay.
And they have asked those visitors from Japan, after finishing their tour here, what was the best yield? Food, scenery, spa, golfing, or all these things. And the majority of people, large majority of people answered. Can you guess?
Food.
No, the people.
The people.
So they like Thai people. And so I think, the two countries are like sort of brothers. So I would like to describe the relationship is like a brothers. So
Very overwhelming to hear this, Your Excellency. But Japan in return, the Thai people do love so much to visit. They say they like the food, they like the people, or as well, they did some shopping and
Yes.
that kind of thing. So if one to go to Japan, because it's a huge country, you cannot go for a little bit. But can you give us some little bit that ones who haven't been to Japan is a must visit place?
well, okay. Many people would think Tokyo, Japan, Osaka, eating,
Fuji.
and Mount Fuji, it's a scenic beauty. But I would personally rather recommend Kanazawa.
Kanazawa?
Yes, an old city to the north of Kyoto, which sort of faces the Sea of Japan. And during the wartime, the Americans didn't bomb 3 cities to preserve the tradition and traditional structures.
Okay.
They did all of bombing all over Japan because of wartime, but they didn't bomb Kyoto, Nara,
Nara.
then Kanazawa.
Kanazawa.
And the city has got sort of lots of tradition, traditional activities, and also culture preserved, and there are many temples as well, like in Kyoto and Nara. And the food is so perfect, sweets and other foods. So I strongly believe that the Thai people love
Japanese food.
Eating. So
Yes.
Kanazawa is, I think it's a must place to visit.
yes.
And particularly, say, maybe you like sweet. And one, say, there are two districts where they preserve the old structure of old houses, and they have turned them into commercial facilities so that people can visit,
see.
buy things, eating, and they call it sort of the tea shops. But I don't know why do they call it tea shops. But so there are not only tea shops, but all other shops are there, and one of them is sweet, specialized in chocolate.
Chocolate.
And they
chocolate.
made it in a very traditional sort of
lovely.
craftsmanship way, and so I rather would like to strongly recommend Thai people visit Kanazawa. I believe that there are already many
Already
of them
some
are
people go?
visiting, but sort of say you said that
Yeah,
okay, once in time, lifetime, only once, say if you were to visit only one time, then I would rather recommend Kanazawa because,
I'm going to put in the list.
okay,
Okay. You already said that both of our countries like brothers to each
yeah.
other.
Or sisters. You may
Brothers, sisters to each other. So there's a lot of projects that are being given. Actually, I should use the word given or donated, or many type of projects. Can you name some of them that we've been so closely doing it?
Okay, so it's not a donation because now our philosophy was, say, to rather give fishing rod, not the fish. Okay, and Thai government has, or Thai people have absorbed those, say, technologies and know-hows. So one good example is perhaps the airport, Suvarnabhumi.
Suvarnabhumi?
I think it was financed by Japanese concession loans, and also I don't remember each names, but many bridges over the Chao Phraya were also say a project together done by your government and our government, and also there's one overpass
Okay.
on Vitayu and Lamasi.
Uh-huh.
There's a fire on the overpass the other day, but it's been fixed already. It's a friendship overpass. Oh no, it's a Saton, I think.
It's Saton Road.
Yeah,
Yes.
what
do you-
Silong? Okay.
what do you call that?
Wrong. Okay, Silong and Lamasi. There's an overpass.
Oh, yes.
Overpass, and which is called the Friendship Overpass.
Friendship.
And that was a donation donated by our government. But the main purpose of the donation was transfer the technology to
Exactly.
build overpass. In those days, there weren't. I think there was not any overpass then, but. Some of your construction companies work together with ours, and then they also learn, so how to do it. So now you are building, many of them all over the country, and that was something that we can talk about.
So any other corporations, sir? Any project?
Can I talk about something that we are now doing
Yes, please.
these days?
Yes, sir.
Because the government has this established sort of say a very clear target to say further industrialize
Thailand
yourself,
4.0?
4.0. And you have identified 10 sectors, robotics, EVs, and all these things. And last year, at the time of this anniversary, 130th anniversary, Minister Seko led a huge delegation, 600 businessmen from Japan, and they had a tour to EC area. And after that, some prominent companies have already decided to start investing. Constructing their production lines. And a typical example is this company called FOM, F-O-M-M, which is EV, electric vehicle company, and who is some sort of, say, offspring of Toyota Engineering. and this gentleman is now independent, and he is going to establish his first production line, not in Japan, but in Thailand.
Oh, yes, sir.
And he picked up this EEC area for the construction. So the construction has already been started, and EV is one of them, and also many advanced material companies like Toray, say Vietnam and Crade, and all these people are coming over. And among them, also a very special company, which has got a very unique technologies, fibers, which have filed for permission. And of course, it is now sort of thought over for the government. So we are waiting to see that to have an approval. But it is also one of the most major advanced technology for fibers. And they are also going to. There are only 2 companies in the world which can produce this kind of new material. One is in the United States, and the other one is in Japan. But this Japanese company decided to establish their first production line ever in Thailand, not in Japan, to remain competitive in the market.
Oh, nice.
So this is also a very good example of Japan-Thai collaboration, to deal with this in the new set of industrialization. So we are now also inviting many data companies to come over, because for future production, this IT things are quite important.
Right.
So
yes. Today,
we have invited NTT and Hitachi, so they are thinking very seriously to make a sort of larger scale investment in those IT facilities. And so we are now sort of promoting them, and it would match this. Those services would match for the future production of those, advanced merchandise. So that's where we are, and this embassy has picked up biotechnology as well, and because among 10, we cannot cover them all.
Of course.
So we are going to concentrate EV,
half of it,
biotechnology, new materials, and some services like data or logistics. And one thing is, about the service. Now, one of the most major Japanese logistics companies are thinking very seriously to move over a part of their operations center to this country from Singapore. And,
Great news.
Because, yes, this is, Singapore is too small. So now you've got a very large space. So Japan company, this logistics companies, would like to come over, sort of thinking very seriously. So then, they would like to enjoy the space you have here. And so these are things that we are enjoying, very much, and we are working very hard for that end.
thank you very much. Excellent. Such an encouraging talk and very interesting. Thank you so much.
Sure,
ขอบคุณ
sure.
ค่ะค่ะคุณผู้ชมค่ะประเทศไทยกับประเทศญี่ปุ่นนั้นแน่นแฟ้นกันมากมายถึง130 กว่าปีทีเดียวนะคะ มีวิสัยทัศน์ที่สอดคล้องกันมองไปทางไหนก็มองไปในลักษณะคล้ายๆกัน มีการพัฒนาการที่เป็นขีดความสามารถที่สูงสุดของประเทศญี่ปุ่น เราได้ยินได้ฟังจากท่านทูตถึงโครงการใหม่ๆนะคะซึ่งเป็นที่น่าชื่นชมมากแล้วก็เป็นความหวังเป็นความฝันของประเทศไทยที่จะมีเพื่อนแล้วก็มีพี่ชายอย่างญี่ปุ่นนะคะที่จะมาช่วยเหลือเราเป็นมิตรภาพที่ยั่งยืนยาวนานกับประเทศไทยทีเดียวละค่ะเพราะฉะนั้นยังไงก็ตามค่ะบ้านที่สวยงามแห่งนี้บ้านที่เต็มไปด้วยมิตรภาพแห่งนี้เราต้องลาจากกันไปแล้วนะคะเราทั้งสอง we both would say goodbye to the audience ค่ะคุณผู้ชมค่ะแล้วลาไปก่อนนะคะ
どうもありがとうございました。さようなら。
ขอบคุณค่ะสวัสดีค่ะ